Welcome to today's explainer. Let's just take a quick collective deep breath and settle in. Today, we're diving into something that's honestly beautifully simple yet so incredibly necessary. We're going to look at a concept that just completely strips away all the loud, chaotic noise of our daily lives to touch on something fundamentally human. It's called the listening room, which is this sacred space for being heard created by an organization called LELAIL. Let's explore this together.
So I want to ask you something right off the bat. Have you ever just needed someone to listen? Like, really listen. Just let that sit with you for a second. We live in this world that is just constantly moving, constantly talking, and demanding our attention 24/7. But in those quiet moments, or let's be real, sometimes in the incredibly overwhelming ones, there's this universal feeling that bubbles up inside of us. It's that deep, almost aching need to just share the weight of our thoughts with another human being, to not be rushed, to not be managed, to just simply be heard.
Section 1. The need to be heard.
It's kind of funny, right? When we're struggling, society's immediate reflex is usually to just hand us advice or shower us with information and solutions to try and quote-unquote fix us. People always want to give us a step-by-step plan. But here's the thing. Sometimes we literally don't need a step-by-step plan. We don't need more information or some quick fix solution. What we actually need before anything else is just someone to listen first. If you've ever felt completely alone in a crowded room, totally unheard by the people closest to you, or just unsure of your next step, well, you are definitely not alone in that. It's a deeply shared human experience, and just acknowledging that need is really step number one.
Because here's the absolute truth. Being heard matters before anything else can happen. Think about it. It's like a giant puzzle. You can't build a house without laying down a foundation first, right? And you can't process your feelings or find a path forward if you feel totally invisible. Emotional validation, that simple, incredibly powerful act of someone just bearing witness to what you're going through, has to happen first. Before the healing, before the forward movement, before the solutions, there just has to be listening. Moving on to Section 2, entering the listening room.
So what exactly is it? Well, the listening room is absolutely not some clinical service, and it's definitely not a corporate product designed to sell you something or harvest your data. No way. It is a sacred, completely safe space that exists for the sole, singular purpose of hearing you. It's an environment built from the ground up entirely around empathy, existing for one reason: to give you that much-needed space to be heard without the heavy pressure of someone else's agenda.
The whole thing really comes back to this one deeply human realization: I need someone to listen. It's just such a natural, everyday response to the crushing feeling of loneliness. You see, the listening room wasn't born out of some complex academic psychological framework. Nope, it's really just a highly accessible, comforting answer to a very quiet plea. Let's look at Section 3, how the space works.
Now, the gentle mechanics behind this are designed purely for your comfort. First off, it's a voice-first connection. So there's no typing into a black hole. You actually get the warmth of real human contact. Plus, it's available 24 hours a day because, let's face it, loneliness doesn't exactly keep standard business hours. Sometimes that feeling hits the absolute hardest at 2 a.m., and guess what? The space is right there. It also supports over 100 languages. This means you can express your deepest feelings in the exact words that feel most like home to you. And honestly, the most important part, absolute zero judgment. Whatever you decide to bring to this space, it's going to be met with unconditional acceptance.
Which brings us to Section 4, no one left behind.
You see, the listening room doesn't just exist in a vacuum. It's actually a vital, direct manifestation of LELAIL's wider mission, which is literally called No One Left Behind. This room isn't just some isolated, one-off idea. It represents an unwavering commitment to absolute inclusivity. It's out there proving that every single human being deserves support, and that no matter who you are or where you are in the world, your voice actually matters and your presence is deeply valued.
So as the message goes, the listening room by LELAIL, when you are ready, just say, I need someone to listen. It's this beautiful, open, standing invitation holding a seat just for you. There's no rush whatsoever and absolutely zero pressure. It is just waiting for the exact moment you decide you want to be heard. So I'll leave you with this thought to end our explainer today. In a world that literally never stops talking, whose voice in your life simply needs a safe room to be heard today?